everybody. I started this without getting set up all the way. Why am I so bad? I'm here, for real this time. I am going to be planning the week of New Year's, which is the 27th of December through the 2nd of January. I'm going to preface this now by saying there will be 2 plan with me's for this same week because it bothers me not having like the complete year in all of my planners, meaning I want the end of December in my 2021 planner and I want the first couple of days of January in my 2022 planner. So I'll be planning it twice. I'll be really talking about the plans in this one, then the next one you'll have to click on it and find out. But for this week, I'm going to be using the Gatsby kit by ScribblePrintsCo. Let me go through the kit before I go through the foil. I'm regretting my foil choice, honestly, after seeing Carly from Carly Plans, like, spread with this kit. But this is the kit. It came with these 2 girls as freebies. I'm just going to use the 2 in the kit. No need for me to bother with all of that. I'm going to use the 15mm washi and ignore my Band-Aid. I pinched my finger in my tripod and yeah. These are the full boxes. I'm going to use the tall box here for sure. The glitter hearts. This kit was very hard to pull stuff for because these colors are very bizarre. The pink and the tan were the colors I had the most to match. I love that box, but the like teal green and like this specific shade of navy were actually quite difficult. I am going to use the tall box in the 2022 and probably the blonde girl on the sidebar. I'm going to use her because she's facing inward on the right hand side. So these are both going to go on the sidebar. Okay. For housekeeping, my tweezers are from Sassy Planner Co. And then my inserts are from Caress a Caress. Per usual, I will answer random questions from the internet while I do this. If you hear some weird fucking noise, I think it's the guy salting the sidewalk. Here today, it is legitimately like, I think when I checked, it said it's 15 and feels like, 7 out. Like, it's really fucking cold. Okay, I don't think I have any gold date numbers with the right dates, so that's cute for me. 27. Hollow, shattered hollow silver. Do I have it in black? No, okay. I'm gonna go grab some date numbers because I suck at my job. Okay, I will just be using these date numbers from ScribblePrintsCo. Okay. Oh my god. So I've realized I sit crisscross applesauce like at all times, and I just got this new tattoo this week that I'm planning, and it like goes a little bit into my knee ditch, and it hurts so bad to sit like that. It like aggravates it every time, and like I can't stop. Today for stream, Chris is where, like, he did this sub goal where, like, when he hit a certain amount of subs, he was gonna do X. And the thing that he decided to do is he's wearing, like, this maid costume while streaming. I had to help him get into the apron. It was really funny. But we're gonna get into my random questions from the internet. No, I think I already answered that. What was my first detention for? I've never gotten detention in my life. I'm a goody two-shoes. Like, my, like, zodiac sign, I'm a Virgo, which is, like, very, like, perfectionist, detail-oriented. I like things to go, like, the right way at all times. And then my Enneagram type is a type 1, which some, like, people call it the reformer, and some people call it the perfectionist. And basically I just like the big thing is doing the right thing, so like I don't like to break the rules. I'm a little baby back a bitch. Who was my first kiss? His name was Nick. He was like my first real boyfriend. What was the first movie I remember seeing at the movie theaters? Jimmy Neutron the movie. I don't know, like, the name of it. It's the one where Sheen is in the shower and he's like, I'm peeing in the shower and I'm still doing it. So I have distinct memories of going to see that, and I have distinct memories of going to see like a Powerpuff Girl movie at the movie theaters. I don't know which was first, but they are the two like strongest childhood memories of going to the movies that I have. So it's gotta be one of them. What things that I've made, what things that I've made am I the most proud of? I mean, probably my stickers. I mean, I make those. I don't know, my gingerbread cookies that I just made for Christmas recently. Those came out pretty bomb. This motherfucker, I had him close the door and he's still screaming like an idiot. Could I ever be somebody's bodyguard? Absolutely not. 0% chance on that one. Do I ever like other people buying my clothes? I mean, I don't care. I dress mostly like a hobo these days because I don't ever leave my house. I used to like dress more cute when I like had a 9-to-5 job, but now that I just work from home, I literally wear just like comfy clothes, sweatpants, pajamas, sweatshirts. And now it's like cold as fuck here, so I don't even, when I leave, wear cute clothes. I'm still wearing like a sweatshirt, but then instead of sweatpants, I throw on leggings. So, yeah. Have I ever bought a present for someone that they hated or disliked? Not that they told me. I think I'm pretty good at buying gifts and being thoughtful like that, so I don't think I've ever run into that. What nicknames do you have or have I had? I don't really have any nicknames besides like the ones my sister calls me, which I'm not going to get into. There's too many of them. A couple people call me Han, like very specific people. Like my friend Kieran calls me Han sometimes. My friend Jimmy that I had in high school, he would like strictly only call me Han, but pretty much just Hannah doesn't really have a ton of nicknames. Did I ever have pretend or imaginary friends? Not that I know of. I don't think so. I'm just gonna go with no imaginary friends over here. This kid is really pretty. Okay, I don't dislike these underlays that I picked, but Carly used grandma wallpaper from my shop and it just looked like 10 out of 10, so good. Have I ever seen a therapist or a shrink? No. Ah, that's so crooked, but I'm not peeling it up. Have I ever carved a pumpkin? Yes, I fucking hate it. It is not fun. Would you say you're a good or a bad influence on others? Well, like I said earlier, I don't like break rules. So I guess a good influence. I'd like to think I'm a good influence. Do I prefer giving or receiving gifts/help? Giving. I don't like receiving gifts, and I'm really bad at accepting help. The only person like I ever really like ask for help is Carly from Carly Plans. I don't ask really anybody else for help ever in my life. If I was a member of the Spice Girls, what would my spice handle be? I don't know. The Spice Girls were before my time of living, so I don't really know. If I was to become a famous singer, what would my debut album be called? Probably just like Hannah. I don't know. I'm really not that creative. If I could join any music group, what would you join? I am not musically talented, so none. I don't want to join a music group. I'm not good at it. What do my parents do? My dad is an electrician. He has been my entire life. He is one of the few people in New York that actually there's this exam you can take and it's called the master, a master certificate to become a master electrician. And most people don't pass it. It's really hard. And he passed it on his first try. and like his boss didn't even like pass it. So he's technically like a master electrician, which is cool. And then my mom, she is no longer with us, but she was a nail technician, so like she did strictly acrylic nails. And she would be disgusted with how I keep my nails now. If I was a giant mega monster, what city would I rampage? Probably none. I don't want to destroy any cities. That sounds horrible. Let's put this cutie girl down here. There she is. Okay. Did I ever have a treehouse as a kid? No, I really wanted one, but my dad didn't have any like trees for it. Like, we had a big tree in the backyard. He knocked it down to put in a pool, which I'm still mad about because to this day he gives me shit for not using the pool. And literally I was like 7, hugging the tree, like, I don't want the pool, I want the tree. He was like, no, we're getting a pool. And then was mad that I didn't like the pool. Like, bro, I said no about the pool, so I don't know what's so confusing about me not liking it. I didn't want it. But that's its own situation, I suppose. Okay. But yeah, so couldn't have one at my dad's house. My parents were divorced. And then my mom had an evil boyfriend. Hate him. He's my arch enemy. It's like literally what I refer to him as. Literally, like, there's very few people in this world that like I actually hate, don't care what happens to them, and he's one of them. And we weren't allowed to like do anything fun or have anything fun like that. We had a really nice tree in the front yard, and I liked to climb trees as a kid. Wasn't allowed to do that. I got screamed at for that by him. And we had a lot of like big trees in the backyard. Wasn't allowed to have a tree house. Nope. So yeah, I wasn't allowed to by my mom's evil boyfriend, and my dad's house didn't have a tree that was like applicable. I forgot my scissors. Aren't the ones I usually use, but they're right here. Okay. Is my dad an embarrassing dancer? I don't know. I don't feel like I've really ever seen my dad dance, but I can picture him purposely dancing bad to embarrass us. Like, he was that type of dad. Like, he like would always have, he a lot of times would have to wear like hairnets at work, or would wear them underneath his like hard hat. Don't really know why or what that was about, but we would like go to the grocery store and we'd get out of the car and he would like quick put a hairnet on, and we'd look over. He'd be just walking around the grocery store with a hairnet, like purposely doing shit to embarrass me and my sister. So I feel like he would purposely dance bad to embarrass us. If you could replace one body part with a super bionic replacement, what body part would I replace? My back maybe, because my back hurts a lot from sitting like an idiot in my computer chair. So like, that would be helpful. I forgot to go over all the foil I'm using. I brought these bow headers from my shop, Star 1 15mm washi strips, some corner overlays, and I had this from the December freebie, and it just says, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I had a gold one left over, so I'm going with it. What, if any, unusual objects have I swallowed? None. I'm not like that kid who like swallowed a coin and had to go to the hospital and get it retrieved. Super not me. When I buy something new, do I get a desire to use or play with it even when... I don't understand that question. Next. Do I understand the Matrix trilogy? I've never seen the Matrix, so no. Would I rather be the fellow in the movie who gets the girls or the baddie with all the lines? The baddie with all the lines. Hell yeah. Or all the good lines. Yeah, absolutely. I don't really care about getting the girl. Or getting the person. Whatever. If I were stinking rich, would I only go to the places other rich people went? No, I would literally just go to Disney World all the time. Straight up. That's what I would do if I was stinking rich. Would you rather have a man's top half and a woman's bottom half, or vice versa? I don't want any of that weird shit. Oh, thank you. Nope. No thanks. I think I'm going to put the scene down at the bottom, and then the girl, and then the 2022. Switching it up a little bit, or the toe box, whatever. That went down really crooked, so there's that. Okay. My next question. Rebound relationships, good or bad? Bad. They're never real. They're always fake. They're always just about sex. Okay. Have I ever owned a Slinky? Yeah, as a child. I mean, don't really all children play with a Slinky at one point or another? I feel that way at least. Okay. 2022, baby. Okay. Teenage parents, good, bad, or indifferent? Indifferent. I don't really care how old you are as long as you take care of your kids. Like, then you're a good parent. What's the most expensive thing I've ever broken? I don't know, but Chris broke my TV when we first moved into our apartment. I had a TV from, like, my room at, like, my previous living place, aka my dad's house. Because after my prior relationship ended, I couldn't afford to live on my own, yada, yada, yada. But I had a TV. So we were moving into our apartment, and Chris goes to walk into the door and smacks the TV on the door. The door or the doorknob, can't really remember. And I was like, you just fucking broke it. And he's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, okay. So, stupidly, we didn't plug it in and try it. I just had my dad come over. He was coming over to, like, hang a bunch of stuff. And I had him hang it. And then, like, we laid down in bed. Like, I'm the type of person, I sleep with the TV on. Call me a child. I don't care. But I went to go turn the TV on, and it's just busted. So, Chris broke my TV. That happened. Can't really think of anything that expensive that I've ever broken, honestly. Pirate downloads, good or bad? I mean, I guess bad. I don't know, I feel like the people who put their effort into something should get paid for it. It's back to me always being good and being a goody freaking two-shoes. Okay. Have I ever been electrocuted? No, thankfully, I have not. Have I ever been attacked with a creamy bakery product, like whipped cream? Yes, actually. It was my birthday once, and I went to my favorite Mexican restaurant, and I'm like a regular there, so they all know me. It was my birthday. This was prior to the pandemic, but you would, like, wear a sombrero, and they would, like, sing you happy birthday. And, like, in, like, the brim of the sombrero, they put, like, a plate with whipped cream, and after they sang happy birthday, they fucking smashed me in the face with whipped cream. Oh, my God. Hated it. Have I accidentally have I ever shone a sheep? No, sheep are scary. I would never touch one. Have I ever accidentally set fire to myself? I've caught my hair on fire once, and I caught my shirt on fire once. So, yeah, I guess, technically. It wasn't like my skin, but it was like what I was wearing, and it was scary. Have I ever eaten a whole tube of Pringles by yourself? 100%. If you say you haven't, then you're probably lying. Honestly, don't believe anybody who says that they have not. Sounds fake and probably is fake. I hate doing the deco. It's like my least. I love how it looks, but, like, actually putting it down is so not fun and kind of stressful. The next question is, have I ever appeared on YouTube? Well, I mean, you're watching this video on YouTube, so I'm gonna go with yeah. I've done a couple of videos that show my face, so we out here doing the damn thing. Okay, it's okay. The next question is, Have I ever performed in front of a large audience? I guess it depends on what you like classify as large. I have like at school been in concerts for like chorus class, a couple hundred people in the audience. And like I've talked about it before, but I did like in like our 6th grade in my school district, you like don't have an option. You have to be in the school musical. And so I did that, and like I had a solo, I was Ariel. It was like the whole theme of the musical was Disney. So we were all just different Disney characters. So I guess yes, but like a small audience of people. Just not like a lot. Okay, I think that'll probably be the last question as the base is coming to an end. Clip, 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 clip. Okay. All right. Do you guys know what YouTuber says that? She's always just like, all right. Big fan of her, if you know who she is. Oh no, we're not done. I still gotta do my full box overlays. What the hecky was I thinking? What the heck? Okay, there's not room for that. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna continue with my questions. Have I ever eaten anything prepared by a celebrity chef? I've been to one of Jamie Oliver's restaurants in like the UK. But, like, he ain't back there preparing it, so I don't think so. Where is my dang, the other, oh, it's literally right here. Okay. I like to, like, use up one before I start another, you feel? Okay. Have I ever been on the radio? I don't think so. What were my school colors? Orange and blue. Literally from kindergarten all the way through my senior year. My colors, orange and blue. Do I have to wear glasses? I am supposed to wear glasses when I'm reading it on the computer. I only wear them when my head hurts. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm really not good at doing that. Okay, I just broke the shit out of this. Don't be a fucking savage when you're ripping stuff off of sticker paper that's dainty. But I'll just pop it back together. I need my drink. You know, it's Monday, classic. I always film videos on Mondays, so I have a McDonald's soda because I get McDonald's breakfast on Sundays. Do I bite my nails? No. I actually am repulsed by nail biting. I hate it. If Chris bites his nails, it puts me like straight up on edge. I think a lot of that does go back to, like I said, my mom did nails as her job, and she like instilled in me and my sister that nails are jewels, not tools, not to be used for things like that ever. Ever. And so to me, it's just like so yucky to think about biting my nails. Plus, like, you don't know where your nails have been. That shit's gross. Ugh. No thanks. Okay. Do you prefer male or female singer voices? I prefer male singer voices. Interesting question. I didn't know that I was any, like, that other people, like, had, like, actually a preference. But, like, I actually, like, specifically prefer male vocalists. Do I get hay fever? Yes, so bad. So bad. I hate it so much. For me, like, it's worse in the fall than in the spring, and it's just, like, a miserable time, honestly. I'm gonna have, like, 2 corners left on this sheet, and truly, I'm just gonna destash it because when you make stickers, I ain't saving 2 corners. If the next spread I was filming was also gold, I would, but like it's silver, so no thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Now we're done with the questions. For real this time. We're gonna move in to the day by day. I really do like this spread. Like I said though, I had a very, very tricky time pulling stuff for it because these colors are so like unique, which is good, but also just makes things a little tricky. Okay, per usual on Monday, gotta keep almost going to sit on my tattoo and it just is not the move. I have about 5 things to mark in the top. I always do on Mondays. They're always my like super busy section because a lot of things happen on Mondays. They're my get shit done type of days. Do one of those. We do a little pink. Here we go. And I love this pattern. It's one where you can like definitely really see it at all times. You see what I mean? Like you can see the stars. It's so cute. Okay. So the first thing I do want to mark is payday. I'm going to be using this little piggy bank, which is from ScribblePrintsCo. It's from one of her exclusive colorways. And I have a payday script from my shop in font 5 in gold. And then it did go to the post office to drop off mail. Have the package sticker from Carly Plans. I do PR for Carly, so if you want to use Hannah15 at checkout, you'll get 15% off and my freebie. But if she does already have stuff on sale, you can just put Hannah in the notes and you'll still get my freebie. And it does help me out, so please just do it. P.O. Drop is a custom from my shop, and then we did grab McDonald's breakfast. So the Happy Meal is from Carly Plans. The McDonald's script is from my shop in font choice 1. And then I did film. The camera is from Carly Plans. The film script is from my shop in font 5 in gold. And then I planned. This planner is from That Planner Girl, which is a Australian shop. And I do have a plan script from my shop in font 1. Moving on to the bottom, the first thing that I'm going to mark is YouTube binge. And then I do want to use one of these big old patterned boys. And then a label. Maybe the green. Cute. So YouTube binge, I do have the movie clapper from my shop in gold and YouTube binge from my shop in gold and font 4. And then I did go over to my dad's house to give his girlfriend her Christmas present. So I have this present icon from ScribblePrintsCo and a dad's house custom from my shop in font 4. And then I did watch finished Face Off finally. So I have this TV from the Fruity Sticker Co. and a Face Off script from my shop in font 1. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I did was cleaned the bathroom. Chris's parents were coming over and the bathroom looked kind of not good. So I wanted to make sure it's just, you know, your in-laws are coming over, you want to impress type of situation. So we'll pop this in here and I'm going to use a little flaggy flag here. So, woke up and cleaned the bathroom. I do have from this same blue color thing from SPC, the toilet cleaning. I have a clean script from ScribblePrintsCo. I think that's Champagne Lights. I don't know. It was in my collection and it's fine. So we've been having this situation since the prior week with Chris's prescription. Like he takes a couple of prescription medications and like his automatic refills ran out. And so he keeps calling. They're like, okay, we'll refill it. But they're like not scheduling him a new doctor's appointment so that they can just like check everything and put it back on automatic refill. So he calls and they're like, okay, we'll send it here. And Chris is like, no, that's not where I have it sent anymore. Like he hasn't had it sent there in like 6 months. Can you send it here? They say yes. We go and they're like, no, we don't have it. Or we call, they're like, we don't have it. We're like, okay. So we drive to like the first place they said they were going to send it. Despite it saying the pharmacy is open, it's closed. Whatever. So the Saturday prior to this, or the Sunday prior to this, we went to the grocery store and to the pharmacy that like we usually go to. And the guy was like, no, but like I can just give you a couple days supply until you get it figured out. And Chris was like, okay, cool. So he got his medication. And then literally the next morning, he's like, okay, I'm about to call the doctor. And like 20 minutes before he called the doctor, like he gets a text, oh, your prescription's ready. So we went to go get his prescription. The pill bottle is from ScribblePrintsCo, and this Chris script is from JoJo Quan Plans. And then I have a laptop here from Fruity Sticker Co. and a work script in gold from my shop in font 5. I love foil over dark colors. It's so good. Okay, and so next, I'm gonna put this in here. Where is this pink for sure? And then I need one of the washi strips of like the teal. Perfect. Okay, so we did Christmas with Chris's dad this day. So I'm just gonna put the Christmas ball icon. That's from my shop. It's no longer available, but I had it, so I'm popping it in. Then we went to get lunch with Chris's mom and brother, and it was the worst experience ever. We went to this place called Tully's, which is like, it's not like a nationwide chain, but it started as like one restaurant here where I live, and now they have like a bunch of them across New York. I think they're in just New York. I don't know, but they're like have the best tenders on earth. I don't like their tenders personally. I literally got loaded fries. Chris and his brother both got chicken tenders, and his mom got a burger, and it took us over an hour to get our food, and it was not busy. It was the middle of the day on a Tuesday. Anywho, the fries are from Carly Plans. They're really old, back when she had just plain matte paper, so I don't know if she even still has those. And this is a custom I made myself that just says with Drina and Jeremy, which is Chris's mom and brother. That's font 5. And then I came home and just had a YouTube binge, the movie clappers from my shop in gold. And then the YouTube binge script is from my shop as well in gold in font 4. Moving on to Wednesday. Okay, the first thing I'm going to mark this day is that I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with one of my bestie pals, Kieran. So I have this sticker I made like ages ago of our Bitmoji, and I have Buffalo Wild Wings script from my shop in font 4, and he did give me a Christmas present, and it was so cute. It's a Funko Pop of my absolute favorite character from my favorite anime. Yeah, the character's name is Alyuka, so I'm going to mark that I got that with the same present icon from ScribblePrintsCo that I used prior. And then he ended up coming in and just hanging out for a bit. So that was fun. I'm going to use this little thing for that. Trying to figure out everything I need to put in. Put this in. And again, this, I guess. And then a label. Okay. Okay, so for him just hanging out, I have a couch icon from Carly Plans and a with Kieran custom from my shop in font 1. And then a YouTube binge happened. So I have a movie clapper icon in gold and a YouTube binge script from my shop in gold in font 4. Then I did play Planet Zoo. So I have like the gaming chair, which I think is no longer available at Carly Plans. So sorry about it. And a Planet Zoo custom from my shop in font 4. And I just had a lazy night, so I have this emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and a lazy night script from my shop in font 5. So that's the first half. Moving on to the second half. This was actually a really fun day. I didn't put this in the right order when I put it in my planner, so I'm gonna put it in the right order now. Okay, sure, we'll do one of these tealy boys because I'm gonna put foil on it, and I like foil on the dark colors. Okay, so the first things first is that I was driving to Rochester, which is like 2 hours away from me. So I have the car icon from my shop. on my way, I did stop and get breakfast at Chick-fil-A. The bag is from SPC, and then the Chick-fil-A script is from my shop in font 5 and gold. And then for the whole ride, I did listen to the Crime Junkie podcast. So I have the microphone from Carly Plans and Crime Junkies custom from my shop in font 5. And then I got a Harry Potter tattoo. The tattoo gun is from Azalea City Planning, I believe. And I'm going to layer it with the HP Harry Potter icon from my Harry Potter icons sheet. Yeah. So I got a tattoo of a snow globe with like Azkaban prison in it. It's a really cool picture of it. It's on my personal Instagram, or if you don't want to look for it, you can just DM me and I'd be glad to show you because it brings me joy. Okay. But I do. Pop this in here and a label. Go with a pink one. Okay. So I did have a really bad headache while I was getting tattooed, like a caffeine headache. So I have this from the Coffee Monsters Co. I think it's funny. And then a headache script from my shop in font 1. And then while he was tattooing me, we had Harry Potter on. We were just like getting into the vibes. He specifically wanted to do a Harry Potter tattoo, like as his last tattoo of the year in honor of the Harry Potter special. So that's why I went to go get that. This is my custom Wizard Girl from Pumpkin Paper Co. Got my Gryffindor outfit and I'm holding a little Voldemort doll. And it's really funny because the woman who owns the shop, her name is escaping me right now. But she said I was the only one who got Voldemort and it just like made her smile. But then I have a custom from my shop that just says Harry Potter bench in font 5. And then Chris and I did watch Hawkeye. So I have this little TV here from the Fruity Sticker Co. Moving on to Friday. This was also a very, very, very busy day. Where is this? Like I specifically want to use this to mark what I'm putting here, like this size. So I'm going to put it in now so that I don't use like that color. Okay. Let me flip. Okay. We'll pop this in first here. And then I'll go with pink maybe. Yeah, let's do this pink patterned label. You barely can tell that it's patterned, but it is. Just believe me. Just do it. Okay. And then this. Okay, so this was New Year's Eve. Started the morning with a Target run. I got a bunch of Target gift cards for Christmas, and I just wanted to like leisurely shop around Target while Chris was working, yeah, same thing. The Target icon bullseye thing is from Carly Plans, and I have a Target run here from SPC. And then I did make homemade pretzels this day. I made pretzel nuggets, like from Auntie Anne's. I did half cinnamon sugar, half salt. They were bomb. So I have the pretzel icon from my shop. And then we went grocery shopping. So I have this grocery bag from Carly Plans. I don't know if that's still in her shop, actually. I know that it's not still in her shop. And then Wegmans script is from my shop in font 5. So then I'm going to use this new to me munchkin that says Fight Me. Apparently, there's a cream cheese shortage across the nation. And I was going to the grocery store to get stuff to make for my sister's house because we were just going over there for like a chill New Year's Eve. And I needed it. I was going to make a chicken wing dip and then I was going to make this like dill pickle cheese ball. Bought everything, didn't have cream cheese. Went to Target, they didn't have cream cheese. I ended up like getting really bad road rage, scaring Chris, getting really pissed off. And driving to my dad's house because my dad is a household of him and my grandmother. Yet, like, he buys everything at, like, a wholesale place. So he gets, like, ginormous quantities of literally everything he buys at all times. And it's just comical. And so I'm like, I bet you my dad has some. And so I called him and he's like, yeah. So he gave me enough and then I miscalculated how much I needed. So I had enough to make chicken wing dip, okay? So I just made a chicken wing dip. And it was delicious. So I'm not even mad about it. Truly. A little mad about it, honestly, because I did really want to try the cheese ball. But I was just so mad at that point that I was over it. Most of the things in the cheese ball aren't going to go bad anytime soon. But also, we were at Wegmans. Another story. So we're cashing out, and the cheese ball involved, like, fresh dill. And it was in, like, a little plastic container because it was, like, the organic kind because the regular kind they were out of. And the cashier, I didn't want to go in his lane because I've been in it before and he's just not good at his job. So first off, the woman in front of us, she has all of her stuff on the conveyor belt. And usually people, like cashiers, will scan it. And then if they don't want to put it in the bag yet because it's like chips or bread, they'll put it on like, they have like a little table behind them so then they can put it in after. So no, this guy is saying to the woman, hand me that item down the conveyor belt, hand me that, it's taking so long. So he gets to us, the dill comes up, he grabs it by the corner, flings the dill open, it's all over the conveyor belt, he's picking it up with his hands, shoving it back in and closing it, and has the audacity to say, you still want this one? No, I do not still want that one, that's so gross. Anyhow, so I went to my sister's house, and it was fine that I didn't make the cheese ball because we had so many snacks. We had chicken wing dip, salt pretzels, cinnamon sugar pretzels, chips and dip, cheese and crackers and pepperoni, chips and like hummus, and chips and salsa. Like, we did not need anything else. So this is to Mark just having all the snacks. It's from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm going to use this card because I don't have, like, anything better to mark it with. Mark it, we played What Do You Meme? And then we played Beer Pong. Both of those are from Carly Plans. And then we played Asshole, like the drinking game. The card is from my shop. And then I have a heart here from ScribblePrintsCo just to mark, you know, smooching at midnight. So cutie. Okay, Okay, I'm going to put this here, and then we're going to put this in. And then going to use the dark blue, I guess. Okay. So the first thing is my SPC monthly was due. So I have this bill sticker from ScribblePrintsCo. And then obviously the first thing I did when I woke up was watch the Harry Potter special. So this is from Stick with the Plan Co. And then Target run. What the fuck did we go to Target for this day? Oh, I remember. Chris needed a wart remover for his foot. Pretty gross, I know. And he has to take COQ10 and he was out. So we went to go do that. And I have a Target script from my shop to mark that. Usually we do date night on Sunday, but we knew we would be going to my dad's house to do laundry. So we just got lunch this day instead. So that'll get to mark that. Okay, and then I'll pop this in here. Okay, cool. So we did get Chinese food. We were fighting about where we wanted to go because I hate Chinese buffets and that's all he wanted. I was like, let's just get Chinese takeout, whatever. It doesn't have to be like a sit down date. We'll just get food. So the fortune cookie is from Carly Plans. The Chinese food is from my shop in Font 5. And then I did work on orders. I got all orders from 2021 done this day. The computer is from Carly Plans. And then the work script is from my shop in Font 5. And then, of course, while I was working, I was binging YouTube. The movie clapper is from my shop as well as the YouTube binge script, both in gold. That's Font 4. And then on to Sunday, the first thingy, my bobber, I'm gonna mark is that my cardita was due. Kind of hate those two pinks together, but it's just gonna be like that this time, I guess. Pop that in, pop this in. So yes, my credit card payment was due. I do have a credit card icon from that same thing from ScribblePrintsCo and a CC bill custom from my shop in Font 5. Then we did go to my dad's house to do laundry. So I have the laundry basket icon from my shop and a laundry script from my shop in Font 5. And then we did get taco smell. So I have this like little sloth with a taco. I think that's from Design Ski is what it's called. And then a Taco Bell script in Font 2. Pop you in here, you cutie. Trying to figure out what sizes I need. Okay. I did just use 2 Whittle teams. Should I just do that, I guess? And There's so many little things in this spread. Holy macaroon. Okay, so I did film my melting basket once we got home from laundry. This is like from Fantasy Wax Melts, but also SPC. And then a film script from my Shopping Gold in font 5. And then I did work on printing shipping labels. So that computer is from the Fruity Sticker Co. And then I have a work script from my shop in font 1. And then I did apparently fuck up. What I'm gonna mark is that I planned, technically, I wasn't like planning a spread. I was pulling the stickers for this plan with me and the next plan with me. So that's fun. The planner is from that Planner Girl, the plan script from my shop, and then I do have a TV here from the Fruity Sticker Co. to mark watching Hawkeye. So that's everything for the spread. I'm gonna zoom on through me filling it out, and then I will come back to you to show you the finished spread, what I have left, and all that jazz. Okay, y'all, that is the finished spreaderino. Let's first go through everything that's just already in my de-stash pile. These couple of things, this shit, the 2 rows that I didn't use, some header overlays, bottom washi and date covers, 2 full box underlays. This whole page is going right in there. I'm going to take stuff off of here. I'm going to take stuff off of here. This page is ready to go. I'll take stuff off of here, and I will take stuff off of here. So let me pull out my handy dandy leftovers binder with my other crapola in it. We will go straight to pink because I think that's the first color that we have. It sure is. The pink section is freaking wild. Pop this off and put it in here. I can't tell, is this yellow or tan? I'll compare it to my yellows and see where I want to put it. Okay, this is all half boxes. Or, yeah, half boxes, quarter boxes. And third boxes be going on here. Labels will go on the next page. And then flags and boxes, which we have both for this couloir. Flag and a box. Okay, I'm gonna see what this looks like with the yellow, like the weird tan color. No, it's gonna go with brown, so we're gonna go with green. Green comes next for this color. Green, green, green. It's kind of green, I guess. I don't really know. Would you consider this color green? I'm considering it green, clearly. No going back at this point. Green, and then I have a flag and a box for the greens. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm just putting it way over here. Blue, got one little thing. Here, okay, half boxies, we do got one of those. I don't have the quarter box, I used it. Labels. And And then I only have like the smaller flag. I used the regular size flag and I used the box, both in this color. So pop it over there and then just brown. I don't have any little things left, so we can skip right past her. Pop this in there. Yeah, brown was definitely the right color of what this is. I used the half box or quarter box, whatever. These washi strips can go adios. And then I have the mini flag, the regular flag, and the box in the tan. Because I don't really like the color tan, so I used it like the least amount possible, truly. And that is that. But that is it for this spread and this planner. There will be a flip through of it. It might already be up. Couldn't really tell you. Don't really know when things are going up. But there will be, the next plan with me after this will be this same week. But I don't intend to be talking about the plans through most of it. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.